Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, citations to the full disposition's truth, across the four corners of earth from all faith, truth, and sincerity. I write to the brother, one Abad from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Just want to get this sitting that's going to just about, really just about, Esau, just about the destruction of Esau and what's the future for the so-called white man Esau Edom, So it's not gonna be a long sitting, make it how the spirit rolls, but I'm getting to it. It's on Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done it, shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So the day of the Lord, it's coming upon these heathens, man. It's gonna be a point in time, the point in time, the day where the Lord Yahweh is gonna reward the heathen, for all the wickedness and all the lies and deceptions, that the so-called man Esau Edom has done, and their reward gonna be by way of the thermonuclear missiles, the destruction, that's gonna be the destruction, to the so-called man Esau Edomite's kingdom. That's gonna be the fire that's gonna wipe out America, Babylon the Great, in different parts of the world, that's gonna hit, that missiles gonna hit as well, but ultimately, like I say, the main target is America, Babylon the Great, but and that's gonna be the reward or the wicked, for all the abominations, and like I said, all the rape and rob, murder they done, to get what they got, today, which is their kingdom, the so-called man Esau Edomites, all the bloodshed they done to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, the children of the Lord, the Lord's gonna pay back by way of, thermonuclear missiles, and when the Lord Yahweh shall return by the so-called UFO chariots to put fire on this place, America, Babylon Great, different parts of the world as well, But in this verse, Obadiah 1:16, for as you have drunken upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall bend as though they had not been. So so that's gonna be what the future of the so-called man Esau Edom and the other nations. They're gonna drink of the cup of slavery. The judge. They're gonna go into hardcore slavery. And the so-called man Esau Edomite's gonna go into double hardcore slavery. For all I said for all the the wickedness they done, the abominations, all the rape and rob, murder they done, to this, and all and polluting the earth and so forth, and that's gonna be their judgment, And these devils know they got nothing but a short time, That's why they pushing their agenda, try to push the Alpha D chip with the mark of the beast, and they don't know they only got a short time to push the end of your agenda, But they not gonna prevail, Eventually, like I said, Lord Yahweh was gonna turn and send those missiles, the thermonuclear missiles, to America to destroy them, But don't go Obadiah 1:17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So deliverance gonna come to the so-called Negro, Latino natives, which is gonna be the elect of the nation of Israel. Not all Israel gonna be delivered in this time, in the time, of the end of the so-called man Esau, of the so-called man Esau Edomite's kingdom. This is the end of the rulership of these devils, and only a small number remnant is gonna be delivered from the wrath and destruction of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and Jacob, which is Israel, Jacob name was changed to Israel. Jacob, Israel gonna possess their possessions, So just like these devils, took the so-called Negro Latino natives into captivity and slavery and took our possession out and they took the spoils. They took our gold and all that, our resources and so forth. We're gonna do the same thing to these devils. We're gonna take back what really rightfully is ours. We're gonna take back what these devils stole from us, and we're gonna take their possessions, take their women and so forth. And we're gonna possess, and we're gonna take the kingdom. And it's gonna be forever. We're gonna take it. Ain't no be no sit down at the table. You take half and we take half. No, when the Lord Yahweh returns, he's gonna wreak havoc and destroy the so-called Edomite's kingdom. Mainly it's America, Babylon the Great. Wipe it off the face of the earth. Then eventually, like I say, once the smoke clears, we're gonna take these devils, the elites of the so-called white man Edomites into slavery. The top elite, the Rockefellers, the top elite of Esau. Rockefellers, the Amalekites and so forth. The chief nation of Esau. Those that had really control and what control and what to do. Tell people what to do. And so forth. They put out the unrighteous decrees and so forth. These them devils, the one, the shadow government, so forth. The shadow elite, they gonna go into hardcore slavery. Once we hunt them once they elect the nation of Israel, Israelite men, hunt them out of those bunkers and take them to hardcore slavery. So on from there. So I'll just go to Obadiah 1:18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau a stubble, and they shall kindle them and devour them, and there shall not be any remain in the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So the Lord, so the house of Jacob will be, on top, and Esau gonna be, at the bottom, it gonna be nothing, once the Lord Yahweh, once these devils go into slavery, and once they serve they hardcore slavery for 1,000 years, double hardcore slavery, once they serve they slavery, they gonna be done away with, they gonna be wiped away. The nation of Esau ain't gonna be no more after the time of building up the nation of Israel kingdom, the Israelites kingdom. Building the nation of Israelites kingdom. So that's their future, man. That's the future for the so-called white man Esau Edom, man. So for now, Jeremiah 49:2, for thus said the Lord, behold, their worst judgment was not to drink of the cup, have surely drunken. Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So these devils not gonna go. These devils, so-called man Esau Edomites, not gonna go unpunished. They're gonna drink of the cup of their judgment, which is slavery. They're gonna drink all of it, and then eventually, and like I say, I just read in Obadiah 1:18. Once they get done building up the kingdom nation of Israelites, they're gonna go into they're gonna be vanished and done away with. They're gonna be no more than the nation of Esau. So like I say, these devils not gonna get away for all what they done. They not gonna go unpunished. They gonna get they they turn of they turn of judgment and or slavery and going to slavery, hardcore slavery, double the punishment, for all they done, So I didn't want to. So I just want to go into that, So again, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Akwaf. Sisters to do this and keep the faith in Yahweh Shah, keep fighting with that session.